Against all odds, this brave little girl embarked on a perilous voyage to break a curse and reconnect the people of the Pacific. Stay tuned begins with a brave little girl named Moanna climbing a mountain on an isolated island, accompanied by her sidekicks, a hen and a little pig. They climbed to the peak of the mountain, where she blew a seashell, hoping to get a response from people on another island, which she fantasized about. Later, while exploring the isolated island, she discovered an artifact. Feeling excited, she hurried back to their settlement on the island, and later showed the artifact to the chief, who happened to be her father. She insisted that there were other people out there, and suggested that she needed to find a way to reach them by figuring out the star patterns. That night, she narrated the story of their origin to her younger sister, Simia, emphasizing the need to unite all the people living across the entire ocean. The film then cuts to Maui, a demigod with a troubled past, wielding a magical hook. He peacefully landed on the territory of a mysterious goddess, demanding to open a magical portal, but he was later captured. Meanwhile, back at the island, a coronation ceremony was held where Moanna was given a task. After drinking a magical potion, she found herself in the spirit world. She met one of their ancestors, who pointed her to the direction of Montefedu, explaining that it was a place she needed to get to. It was a long journey to find the lost island that would break the curse and reconnect the people of the Pacific. He emphasized that the fate of her people depended on it. Knowing that the journey was perilous, she hesitated for a while, but after a brief conversation with her grandmother's spirit, she finally agreed to go on the journey. Later, she told her mother that she'd need a bigger crew. So she recruited Loto, a brilliant but quirky engineer, Keel, a farmer to grow and maintain their food, and Moni, a storyteller from Motunui, who was also a huge fan of Maui. Her little sister insisted on going with her, but she explained that it was too dangerous and promised to return. The next day, she bid her people farewell and departed with her new crew. Later, they encountered a floating settlement filled with small but strong and intelligent creatures. They were stung with sedatives and captured. However, the leader of the tribe explained their genuine intentions and set them on course toward the mouth of a giant sea monster, leaving one of his men to accompany them. Inside the mouth of the monster, they encountered different creatures, but escaped, though Moanna fell into a separate hole. Later, they met Maui. They were astonished to see him in person, but Maui, feeling ashamed, was only trying to break free from his chains. After acquiring his hook, he set himself free and asked about Moanna. Alone in a mysterious chamber, Moanna met the goddess who had imprisoned Maui. She spent some moments with her and was later sent to reunite with the rest of the crew as well as Maui. Moanna said some magic words, and they were all sunk down a portal that led them to their path. But Maui insisted that they should not have come, explaining that Montefedu was hidden under the sea and a monster storm, and they were all going to die. This information saddened everyone. Later, they arrived at an isolated island full of dry rocks. Eventually, Maui cheered them up and devised a plan, which excited everyone as they continued their journey. When they got close to the monster storm, Maui engaged in a fierce battle to destroy the thunderstorm while the crew navigated. When Maui returned to the boat, the storms reappeared, disappointing them all. However, they didn't stop there. Moanna devised another plan, suggesting that Maui fly above Montefedu, cast his hook, and try to lift it to the surface. Maui transformed into a bird and executed the plan, but was struck by lightning, causing him to lose his godly powers. Once again, their plan failed. At the last moment, Moanna figured something out. She dived into the sea and swam to the depths. Meanwhile, Keel rescued Maui from drowning. After dodging some lightning bolts, Moanna finally reached the bottom of the sea, but as she touched the rock, she was struck by lightning and knocked unconscious. Immediately, the monster storm disappeared. Maui noticed Moanna was unconscious and dived into the sea to rescue her, but he was too late. A magical space was created around them. Maui said some enchantments, and all the spirits of their ancestors gathered around, including Mona's grandmother. Moanna was then revived magically, a magical tattoo also appeared on her hands, which made her so excited. She reunited with the crew, and they all shared a happy moment. After accomplishing the mission, Moanna and the crew returned home and were given a grand welcome. For more updates like this, please subscribe to and hit the bell icon. Also, like and share. That will be all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.